Width all the way up. Can't have it too tight. This is the next matchup then, Brazil versus RJF. And we've got a few new ones in there for RJF. So we'll have a look at the team first, and well, Barbosa, well, we're going up here, I think, in weight categories here. Barbosa at under 73 kilograms. We've got Portela under 70s, under 90s Machado, Souza plus 70s, Mura plus 90s, and Nascimento is under 57 kilos. Let's just have a little look, see how they got to the bronze medal match. RJF team then, Ayatsev, Liliashvili, Kalamazayev, Vladimirova, Siki Overov, and we've got Konkina as well. And we're going to have a little look to see how they got to the bronze medal match in just a second. Brand new heavyweight up, Sovrabov. There he is. So they put new ones out all the time, don't they, the RJF?
They've got some depth, haven't they?
Absolutely,
athletes.
absolutely. This is how they got there. Lots of action in the earlier rounds.
Definitely a pick of a good bunch there, wasn't there?
It was. Also a two-time world bronze medalist, Mathieu Bataille, for France.
Great referee.
Yeah, no, great,
A
absolutely,
really
they're
good
all
referee.
great.
Yeah.
So we start with the under 73 kilograms, remember. They're leading out with their lightest weight category, and it's going to go, first of all, we start actually with the men's, and then it'll go ladies, men's, ladies, men's, ladies. But we're seeing these leading out now with the lightest weight categories, under 57 kilograms. Under 57s for ladies. The lightest weight category for men is under 73 kilograms. So it puts the under 60s and 66s underneath there. So possible, mostly possible for under 66s to fight. Sometimes, don't very often see under 60s in there. Same with the under 57s. You have 48s and 52s possible that they could fight, but not very often they put a 48 in a team match.
That was a great aerial awareness, wasn't it? The good bird's eye view that we saw there.
I just love that bird's eye view camera. It is absolutely amazing. It is truly amazing. 73 kilos, Barbosa against Ayachev. And Ayachev in blue there. Watch out for his foot sweeps, and he's got some brilliant ones, but Barbosa is a big thrower as well.
Well, Barbosa has that lovely Cianagi that we have seen earlier rounds, but Artsiev, for me, he's got great footwork, hasn't he? Good ashiwazas.
Yeah, he is truly amazing. I mean, he comes from different angles. You were saying earlier, I mean, they had, well, another Russian in, took them through to the finals, then Ayachev just steps into the final. Nice technique there from Barbosa, full of commitment.
The first minute is always very intense, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they're coming to grips with each other, literally, aren't they? And they can feel the power. Look at the grip there from Achev. Oh, and there's the foot movement there. Goes to the outside of the leg to sweep it.
Barboza was in a bit of trouble there. He was totally dominated in that last exchange.
Yeah, he hasn't. Well, he gets a Shido penalty up there on the board. Can't afford any more of those.
Barboza there just looking to try and control the sleeves.
Well, they control the sleeves, and often we see them pushing them down, don't we? But if they push them down and then attack, it's what we, action reaction, which is the name of the game, isn't it? But that's not always the case, is it? Sometimes it's to defend and not attack, or not to let your opponent attack. Achev is such an open fighter. He'll give it his all, but sometimes he goes over himself because he's so open.
And that's the danger. He can't afford to be too open with Barboza because he is a big thrower when it comes to the Cianagis. Allow him that space and it could be quite dangerous. Draws on that head. He's looking for reaction, like you say, action, reaction, to try and get Artsiev's head up. Then he'll come through for the Cianagi.
Yeah, this is a really strong physical match, isn't it? Oh, nice.
Nice.
Beautiful feet there from Barboza. Nice little Kouchi there. Has Achev going over. Lands on his front, no score. Big Ashiguruma there, this time from Barboza.
Looking at the lineup, I would have thought that the RGF would be looking for this as a win for them on paper.
Yeah, I mean, they say that every contest is just so important in team competition. And like you said earlier, I mean, you've seen teams fight it back from 3-0 down to 3-all, and then it goes on the last match. And you can really put them in a good position. If you secure 1-0, it's a good feeling. Well, did that go against the arm? Then I think it did, didn't it? That
Yep.
Kind of trapped his arm. Well, this is a cagey match, isn't it? They're both looking for the attacks. They're both attacking, but both afraid of being thrown.
There's a lot of action, but there's a limited of engagement.
There's well, that was Yokogaki, wasn't it?
Yes.
It's kind of almost Hizuguruma, but when they fall on their back with it, it's Yokogaki. Now, can he get the leg out here, Barboza? He's tying up the top half here. If he can tie up the top half, get that leg out, there might be trouble.
Well, I think trouble will be luring around there if Barboza takes this win. Brazil have got some real strength in their women. When you look at Sozo, who got a bronze medal yesterday, and you've also got like Portela as well.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? So, I mean, some of the teams are loaded towards their men, some towards the women. So that's what makes it so interesting. I love it that we've got this mixed team matches. I just love the format. I think it works.
There's a lot of cases that there is a nice balance, isn't there?
Yeah.
With men and women.
So into golden score. This is the first golden score we've seen today. So golden score, any score now goes, and it'll finish the contest. or 2 more penalties up for Barboza.
That was a poor judgment there. They're giving him the benefit of the doubt on that one. Oh, Barboza straight in on the attack. A little bit loose on that arm. Needed to get more connection. But
yeah, it's done the job, hasn't it? Barboza putting the work in. Archev now gets a penalty himself. Can't just defend, and so Barboza just dropped there. That was a waste, wasn't it?
It was a waste. I think it was just poor timing. I think he was the leg got in his way, so when he jumped behind him rather than in front of him. It's just poor timing. And this is what you're going to get in Golden Score, because these guys are going to become very tired. It's been a long week for them, really, when you think about it.
Well, these two have been fighting in the individual event as well. Sometimes they'll bring other people to fight in the teams, but these haven't. Oh, now then. He's straight onto the arm here. Now, he was so quick onto that arm there. Has he got it out straight?
It looks like it.
Oh, he
yes!
has! Gets the submission. That was brilliant, wasn't it? What a brilliant bit of newaza that was.
I actually thought Artsev got the score as well before that newaza. It did look like a throw there, but it happened so quick. But it'd be interesting to see what happened as they went down into the newaza.
Yeah, it depends whether he turns it, whether he controls it. And that is the important thing. Do you know what happens, Loretta, so quickly that often it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, you think the referee there's got to make a decision straight away, which of course is why they make the picture like a television, and they say, let's have a look at this. And we've got 4 different cameras here. Video referee can have a look at it sometimes from 4 different angles, which makes such a difference. From 3, it can look like a score. And from the 4th, you know it's not, or it can be the other way around.
Just shows you how sharp the refereeing is, because they can make a decision and be spot on, where we can look at it and go, can we have a replay on that one?
Well, you do. And sometimes you can have 30 minutes deciding. Watch this. Barboza goes, the hands came off.
Yes, he lost control.
So maybe no score, but he was right on the arm there, right on it. He was stretching that out. Juji Katami, but face down. So it was Ouchi. Barboza goes for the counter, but left his arm open.
And at that throwing point, the referee was in an ideal situation. He had a good view on that.
Yeah, he was right on it. Just a little tiny tap there, hoping somebody missed it. 1-0 up for Russia, Next one up is going to be Portela. You just mentioned her there, and she's in the under 70 kilos category.
She's definitely got to be one that they're hoping is going to pull them back in line with this. Lila Lashvili, she's up against.
Yeah. Lily Ashvili then knows how important this one is, but she's got a mountain to climb here with Portela. So much experience.
But in saying that, Portela hasn't looked as sharp today.
No, like I said, you know, some people just come in for the team event, so they're all fresh, ready to go, ready to prove to everybody why they should have been selected for the individuals.
Yes.
And when you've done the individuals, you think, oh wow, you can sometimes hardly get out of bed.
Oh, how they must be feeling.
Well, you do, don't you? I mean, you really, well, that was a kick. That kick. The referees are looking out for the kicks as opposed to sweep or reap.
Seen a few in the individuals being penalised for it.
Yeah, yeah.
You can actually hear the thud. It's quite... gut-wrenching.
Shido apiece.
Lilashvili, very energetic, isn't she? So fast. And Portela is having a hard time keeping up with her.
Yeah, I mean, she is. She's very energetic, but no attacks. But we haven't seen anything from Portela either. And Portela can't even catch her at the moment.
Yeah, very busy doing nothing.
Well, that's it, isn't it? You get to a situation, you think, I've got to grip up and I've got to go in. But it's finding the right angle of approach, the right angle for the attack.
Well, both pick up a Shido apiece again. I think for Portela, she's got to really calm this down. She's got to get hold of her opponent and just clamp it. Give herself some breathing space and a chance to set it up. At this moment, she hasn't had a look in, I don't think.
No, well, minus 70s can include the under 63s as well. Not quite sure where Lilashvili stands with that, but she doesn't look quite as heavy, does she?
She doesn't look as heavy, but she's a bit taller than her opponent, sort of that wiry strength, isn't there?
Still no attack. We haven't seen a big attack. They're both on the sleeves here. Now, what happens if they both get a Shido?
Portela working on the edge there, trying to take advantage of her opponent being backed up on the edge of the contest area. Both looking at the sleeve grip, a little bit scrappy at the moment.
Well, I'll be interested to see what the video referees decide to do. I mean, if they're both, neither one of them are attacking, they might both be disqualified. That's all I can think of. Happened once in a major competition.
Yep.
People weren't very happy about that one.
That was in 2017 here, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Two Japanese, they're heavyweights in the
Yes.
final. That was embarrassing, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, neither one of them attacked. What do? You can't go on there and do it for them. Now then, that's an attack. No hands.
That was the strongest attack we've seen all
the
throughout
whole
this match.
contest.
Will it be a decider?
It's going to let it go on. I think, though, if she has a tactical head on, that if she thinks, well, if I put another one of those in here, I could just get that third Shido for Portela.
And I think she could be right. Another strong attack like that, and I think she'll have it. Well, saved by the bell, that's all I can say. Right, Portela's got a work cut out for her now. She's got to change the tactics. This is a crucial match for the Brazilian team. Can she get the hips through?
Now Portela goes
in!
One attack. One attack, and she equals it all up.
Her first attack, and she makes it count.
Yeah, she really made that one a count, didn't she? So she gets the Wazari for it. It was in golden score. Any score wins. Portela, in the end, experience wins out. 1-1, Brazil and RJF.
First point for Brazil. The score now is equal. 1-1.
I just love that coach. I think she's brilliant.
She does.
So animated, isn't she?
She said to me, she said, I do get a little bit excited sometimes.
That's an understatement. Yesterday when Athema won her bronze medal, the woman cried. She must have cried for an hour.
I know.
The tears were just falling down her face. The makeup was all over the place. What a state she got herself into.
Look at the hips across, massive hip movement there. She had the arm round the waist. Actually, first time I think she caught her. Come here, she said.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Well, they needed that one.
They did. It's 1-1, and now it's game on again. I think that's what she's saying as well.
They're all going, oh my goodness me.
So back to the men's division, and of course the under 90 kilograms next up. Rafael Macheda is going to be next up against Kalamaziev. Kusen Kalamaziev.
How do you think this one will go?
Well,
Machado, actually, he came in halfway through this contest. He didn't start. He wasn't in the starting block, and was a little bit ropey in the first minute of his contest. But my goodness me, when he came into it, he's a big thrower.
yeah, I mean, it's not quite the same form that we know of both the Kalamaziev brothers have got, you know, but they're both of them on a third Olympic cycle. Very difficult.
Depth of experience there.
Machado in white, then Kalamaziev in blue.
You just sense you're going to get a big throw for Kalamaziev. It's just him being so upright. He gets the grip so effortlessly, and he's oozing confidence here, isn't he?
Yeah, well, it does, doesn't it? Because you are confident of your throwing ability, but again, they'll have to grip up, and it means that Machado as well, he's got some beautiful technique, Machado, but he's got to get two hands on first. There was a kick for sure. Big thundering kicks, and sometimes, I mean, it really does bruise.
Yeah, it was definitely an ouch moment, wasn't it?
They both get Shido. Yeah, it was an ouch moment there.
Machado looking down, going,
yeah,
that was sore.
Yeah.
As we would say to him, just toughen up, man. Get on with it.
Now, two hands on. Oh, well, he might get Shido for that, I tell you now, because that was not a sweep.
No.
That was a big thundering kick.
He definitely chopped him down.
I mean, there's
there.
one thing about being tough and hard, isn't there? But did he get it? He didn't get it.
No, he didn't.
Neither one of them attacked yet. We're a minute and a half into the contest.
I think the danger is Kalamaziev getting over the top there like he is now, that high collar grip. Draws down on the head and he's waiting for a reaction.
Yeah, look how he's pushing the sleeve across there now. Is he going to use it? He's looking to attack that front leg. Well, just from dominant grips, is he going to... Yeah, so it's just Machado that gets it. But on the other hand, Kalamaziev still hasn't attacked.
Yeah.
Not once. Dominated the grip.
I didn't see it as I saw it as a defensive grip, not an attacking grip as well, just with the way the arms were leaning down.
Now he's got the dominant grip again here. Machado can't do anything with it, but Kalamaziev isn't doing anything with it either.
That defensive arm under the armpits as well, which is also the problem, and that will give him another penalty if he's not careful.
Well, some people are saying Shido blue. If Shido blue, it's Shido white, isn't it?
Exactly. Be careful what you wish for, isn't it?
Yeah. And that had no rotation, did it? Didn't have any rotation. So she's going to let this carry on, I think. And the reason is Kalamaziev has not attacked one time. Not one time. 3 minutes into the contest and no attempt at a throw. Now he has, Uchimata. First time.
Oh. That's got to be the third.
Well, could well be.
We're getting close to it, aren't we now?
Last chance, I think, for Machado.
If Kalamazov gets that high collar grip, it's all over and done with. He'll work on that, use his feet to open up. He'll look for the Uchimata.
Yeah, he's just going to make him look bad, isn't he, now? Make him drop.
Oh.
And again, half a rotation there, just might be it.
But like you say, Neil, Kalamazov has not done an attack. He's done a couple of Uchimata attempts, but that's been it throughout the whole
Yeah, he's
match.
got the third Shido, and so Kalamazov wins by default. One attack, two attacks? I don't know.
Not a bad day at the office, is it, when you only put two in?
Oh, wow.
Didn't exert
I
any
think
energy.
I could do that, actually. I did just 2 attacks in a contest. That would be all right.
I'd have to try and get up the high collar. I don't think I could reach, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's why I always say to my son, you know, I'd last all of a good, I'd be a good 1 minute in. After that, I'd just die. Look at that grip.
Yeah, end of the sleeve grip. But this is what we're talking about, isn't it? End of the sleeve grip, and he pushes it down and across. But you've got to attack off it.
Yeah.
So not much there to show from a technical point of view. And so we go into the next contest, which is a ladies contest. Plus 70s, Beatriz Souza.
This has got to be one for Brazil, you would hope, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, you'd say, wouldn't you? And she's up against Vladimirova. And Vladimirova, good fighter, and she showed that she's got spirit, but, well, Souza will come out, she'll tower above her here.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Next contest, women over 70 kilogram category.
And considering Souza fought yesterday, she was looking good today. She really is looking good.
Yeah, when she has a dominant grip, and then when she decides to attack, it's great. Let's hope it's the same here in this bronze medal match. Two Brazilians were on the rostrum yesterday in the individual competition. 2 days on the trot out here. Well, for Souza, that is.
Cool, that was a heavy blow there,
Well,
wasn't
this is it, isn't it? You know, what's the difference between... people often ask me the difference between a reap and a sweep. And a reap comes towards the support leg, a sweep catches the feet as they come together, and a kick is what we're seeing at the moment, you know, where no leg is moving, no movement. And she's got the double lapel grip there, being allowed to do it.
Trying to draw that leg across for the big harai into the Makakomi. Souza controlling, but like you say, not doing anything really with it. She's got the high collar grip, the elbow tucked in nicely there. So she's controlling well, dominating the pace of the match.
Vladimirova can't get her head up, and she's not put an attack in yet. She's going to go Shido, Vladimirova. This contest is to bring it all evens again.
Oh.
Yeah, that was yeah.
I'm like watching the screen and getting close to that, threw that arm over, and I stepped back thinking it was going to connect.
Well,
Oh,
There's an
there she goes.
Ashiguruma there, and straight into the hold down, and at last. And she's not going to let that go, is she? She's going to hold it for 10 seconds there. It's nearly there. So 2-all.
It keeps it alive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. So we're going to see the next two contests anyway fought, that's for sure.
Definitely. Well, we have David Mura that's coming up. He's not been looking so good today.
No, well, the whole championships he's been struggling, hasn't he? His teammate Rafael Silva gets to the final, and, well, he has been struggling in the competition, but he'll be out to prove something here. If he could get a team medal, that would be amazing for him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been between Silva and Mura, hasn't it, for all the way through the qualification. What a lovely Ashiguruma there, and it was off the two lapels, but follows it through immediately there into the hold down. The world bronze medalist.
Nice throw.
Yeah,
she
nice.
kept her posture, didn't she?
Really good posture
very
to it.
powerful.
Everything was nice about it. Everything. Might have got the hip on if she was holding the sleeve, but made sure she got good lift with it.
Because a lot of the time with the heavyweights, they come across, and as they start to rotate, 9 out of 10 it turns into a makakomi, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah, she kept the hands on. That was the good thing. We're going to see a new heavyweight for RJF, Tovrabov, about to come out. David Mura is his opponent, and it'll be an interesting to see how David Mura comes out to this match. A swap over of the referees there. He's done a bit as well.
Just a bit. Do you know, I'd put him in a kit and put my money on him, to be honest.
David Mura of Brazil in white, Tovrabov of RJF in blue, and this match is crucial.
Oh, quite intense this is now, isn't it? Like you say, it's a crucial match.
Yeah, it goes for the Sumigaeshi there, Tovrabov. Big thundering right arm over the top.
Just find myself holding my breath here. Just, it's quite intense, the build up to this. An attempt of Tomonagi there.
Yeah, I don't think he'll have too many of those. He can't. You don't very often see heavyweights actually doing Yoko Tomai.
I think the hardest thing for him is getting back up, isn't it, afterwards?
It is for me. Oh, that was a really low Ouchi, wasn't it? I've seen it about 4 or 5 times today. It's a new vogue technique there. Very low, just takes the bottom of the calf. Oh, lovely change of direction there from Mura. Gets a Wazari on the board, but look at that. He's made a mistake here, and Tovrabov has come on top of him. And, has he got out? He has got out.
Oh,
and on 7 or 8 seconds. Oh, Look at that, he puts his head down there and says, oh my God, I nearly made the biggest mistake in my life.
Oh gosh, that would have been an absolute disaster, wouldn't it, for him?
It was. He just held it. He had his hands, head in his hands there, he did, Murrah. We'll see it again. Massive score, great score.
That's a heart attack moment,
well, they've
wasn't
taken it off, so it's obviously didn't get the landing there. It looked like it was a score from our angle. Video referee had a look from a different angle.
Oh, nice.
So now
Uchimata.
he's starting to go to work, isn't he?
Yeah, that was a nice entry of the Uchimata.
Shido Tovrabov. So from a score to a hold down. No score, no hold down.
Hard to keep up, really, isn't it, on this one? Murrah's getting a nice grip there. He's got that left hand on the lapel. It's what he likes. He's got the space as well.
Oh, is it going to be? Almost.
Close, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's bit of sign language going on there, wasn't there?
I think no matter what language you're talking about, I think it's get up there, get in there and get it done.
Yeah, and get out quick.
And get out quick, yeah. Big arm over the back. He's going to attack again here now, Murrah.
Oh, no.
Tovrabov doing well, though.
He's still very dangerous out there. There's no doubt about it. I find myself holding my breath, wondering which way this is going to go. Considering the day that David Murrah has had, you just want him to win this one, because it really does deserve to have a good day at the office rather than a bad one.
Oh, he changes it to right, Cianagi. Great change of direction.
A better display of judo from David Murrah.
That score's gone back on the board there, and it definitely went off, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It wasn't there before.
Not just me, and I was assuming there that...
no, Neil, you're not having a senior moment.
No, I thought I was having a senior moment just for a second. I thought maybe I keep blinking and something is changing. Now Murrah has the sleeve. It's right against left in the fight, and he's got also Waziri on the board. I was just about to say, doesn't need to go in, needs to be moving, needs to play for the win.
Just get away from him. Oh, gosh.
Going to get Shido now.
Well, yeah, you'd take that any day, wouldn't you?
15 seconds to go. Murrah's going to just giving a Shido away, for sure.
Yep.
Tovrabov's going to come in. He just, actually, I think better tactics for Murrah, rather than running, just block out. There's the Shido.
Yeah, he's going to be at him. Oh! Yeah.
Sumigaeshi there, Tovrabov, and he falls into the hold down. It's all over. He's given the ippon for it, and Brazil go ahead.
Hey, gosh, that was a bit exciting.
You can breathe now. You can breathe.
Hey, goodness me. Well, it's down to this last one.
Well, the last one, it is down to the last one, but the last one, if Brazil win it, they've won the bronze. If RJF win it, it's 3-3, and then they'll pull it out the hat for which category fights again. We might see this fight again, or any of the categories can be pulled out. We've seen people overturn a loss all within a minute. So David Murrah pulls a good performance out there, and he'll be glad about that.
Well, he's played his part when it really counted.
Really he has, and yeah, he'll be so happy about that. We've seen him with such good form in all of the Grand Prix, Grand Slams, and regular medal winner. This was a right-handed Seoinage here. Let's have a look at the landing. We're going to see the landing right onto his side. So the landing there, judged to be a Wazari, and that was the one. And then he fell into the hold down, and it was the Russian that came in for the Sumigaeshi. In the end, just gave it up. He knew it had gone. It was last second, I think.
I think it's going to be really hard for Nascimento against Concina. She got 7th in the World Championships. And world rank 23. She's a strong, strong Russian. I think this is going to be.
It's going to be an interesting one, isn't it? The Russians have, for a chance of equaling this all up and making it 3-3, and then we'll explain what happens then if it does go 3-3. Nascimento is just about to step out.
Even the music building up here is intense, isn't it?
All part of the build-up. So it comes down to the last match. Nascimento, 57 kilograms for ladies. Anastasia Concina of Russian Judo Federation just about to step out, and she could save this for the RJF. No pressure. They're all holding their heads there.
They're all like that.
No pressure whatsoever.
Oh, gosh. Well, if Nascimento wins this, what a fight. What a win this will be for her.
It'll be massive. It really will.
A massive win.
Nascimento white, remember, for Brazil. Concina, RJF in blue. Big arm over here, and Concina straight into the attack. Has she got it? Has she got the strangle? She might just have it here. Oh. If she's underneath the neck here, this is going to equal it all up. If she gets the submission, she's trying to get the leverage here. Nascimento does well. Nascimento has a mountain to climb with Concina. Look at her. She's just so physically strong.
She hasn't got started yet, has she? Nascimento's really struggling here.
Arm over. Concina. Is she going to switch it? Yes, she does. Oh! Well, tell me what she did there. She went and attacked that front leg there.
And there was Uchimata just hovering around.
Just hovering. Just
hovering,
waiting.
Just waiting for the take. Well, she'll be saying, Concina, just do that one again. Next time I'll be ready for it. That was a nice exchange there. The Uchimata was so close.
Credit to Concina. Well, Concina knows she's got to go for this.
Yeah.
This is all or bust, isn't it? It really is.
Nascimento's doing well here. She really is.
Nascimento going for the winning match for Brazil. Concina is going for the, well, to equal it all up, and then it's all about pulling it out of a hat for the next category. Well, the category that's fights again. And it's a golden score match if it's all equal.
Yeah, just like a sudden death, isn't it?
Well, it is sudden death. We saw it with the Georgian, with Shrikishvili earlier, who got overturned, did a brilliant ippon, and then got thrown about a minute later. Who can keep their nerve here, coming up to the halfway mark?
Well, considering there's a lot of pressure on Nascimento.
She's got her in a hold down. Oh, my goodness me. Nascimento has her in a hold down. Kamishi Okatami And that was unbelievable. Can you believe that? That's unbelievable. She's got a Wazari on the board already. The seconds are ticking away. She's got a holder for the Ippon. And Brazil have done it.
They've got the bronze medal. The odds were stacked against them on that match, wasn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Nascimento, that was incredible. Concina can't believe it, and look at the Brazilian squad there, have gone absolutely mental. Oh, wow.
She's fighting back the tears, isn't she?
Yeah, you wait till Nascimento gets into that little group there, because they are just going to go berserk. Look at this.
Oh. Well, they definitely know how to celebrate. That's all I can say.
I get a funny feeling that there might be, well, I was going to say they're going to go out in the town. They can't do that.
They're just going to hit the minibar.
I think they'll find a way. Yeah, just, yeah, the hotel bar. (4-2), Brazil win. What a turn up for the book that was.
That was a brilliant win for Brazil. There's no doubt about it. Nascimento, definitely the hero there.
Yeah, Nascimento had a mountain to climb, and Concina came out all guns blazing, and it was never to be. And, well, Nascimento just turns her over. We will have a look at it. It will show it a little bit later. And she turns Concina into Kami Shihokatami. She wasn't going out of that.
But Nascimento had some real nice judo there. That was a couple of uchimatas, the ouchikari, and then that transition was like, it was slow, but it was so precise, wasn't it?
Knew exactly what she wanted, and you know, renowned for their newaza as well. But I think we've seen some great newaza, some great. Look at that.
She's absolutely nuts, isn't she, Rosie? Just love her.
Great celebrations. Nascimento surprises the odds.
Dear spectators, you can see the highlights of this bronze medal contest on the screen.
Well, we're going to see how she did it here. Nascimento is the one that attacks here. They go outside, come back in, but watch this. This turnover here, and we've seen it so often here onto the belt, but this time she just seemed to, well, it was like a junior turnover.
It was
wasn't
a junior turnover. She caught the shoulder, and it was just a very soft turn. It wasn't aggressive at all. It was just spot on the angle that she took her.
Yeah, Concina comes back into the area. Watch this, and we teach this to the kids. Control the head, arm underneath the armpit there, and just put pressure on to send them over. Here we see it from a different angle. Concina goes over, straight into the Kazure Kamishio Katami.
Such a simple, basic move, but so effective.
And then she readjusts the hands, doesn't she, when she's over?
Hey.
Massive celebrations. Nascimento, the hero. What can I say? Absolute hero. Everybody played their part. Of course they did. It's team. And it's not just about this match. It's about all the other matches that went before it. Great celebrations, and while the Brazilians celebrate, the finalists are preparing. One more look. Barboza, Portela, Machado, Souza, Mora, Nascimento.
What a wipeout.
Yeah, wow, fantastic. The Russian Judo Federation is, wow. What a performance from Brazil. Of course, Balboa, Portela, Machado, Souza, Mora, Nascimento, but then there's Rafael Silva. There's all the other ones that were there just in case. They've all stepped up as well. Team Brazil performed so well. Nascimento was the key to the final match. What a final match that was. Uzbekistan, they're up there. Namanov, Machinova, Zandriev, Kurganbayeva, Turchiev, Aminova. The whole squad up there, and of course the squad led by Ilias Iliadis, and he's made such a difference. Such a difference.
Yeah.
Bozbayev up there. Boltabayev.
The silver medals and prize money will be presented by the Vice President of the International